Hello, Carmen Murray with Healthy Teachers, Healthy Classrooms. Today I want to talk about 4%. 4% can mean a lot of things. Today I'm talking about it in how you set yourself up for success. Mornings are my favorite time of day. 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. There's something quiet and serene about what's going on in the world. And that's often when I set myself up for success and give myself time to maybe do some movement, some yoga, some quiet time for me, for a walk outside, and I set myself up for my day. Now, about 3 months ago, we were having a conversation in our group about how much time do we give ourselves to set up for success for our day. If we give ourselves 1 hour, that's 4%. So if we give ourselves an hour in the morning to do those things that I just mentioned, that sets us up for success, but only uses 4% of our day. And in my brain and in the conversations I've had about it, 4% does not seem like a lot of time to set yourself up for success for a whole day. So since that conversation, I've upped it to 2 or 3 hours instead of 1. And it happens for me throughout the day. It can't all happen at once because then when I get to 11 or 2 or 4, I crash and burn totally with my energy and how I'm feeling. So I'm playing with the activities throughout my day to set myself up for success as the day goes on. If you're a school teacher, this might mean you're doing some of those things with your students. So it's like, can you do basic things like take 10 breaths after they've come in from recess, after they've come in for their lunch recess, before they go out? Might help their behavior when they're outside because they're less kind of like crazy and there might be less challenges. Can you do that when they leave your building at the end of the day? Can you do something simple like a brain break? Have them cross their arms on their desk and rest their forehead on their arms. And then just sit like that for a minute. You do the same. Maybe you don't put your head down so you can't see what's going on, but you take some breaths and just pause. We called that brain break, and it was so amazing because it gave my brain a break and it gave everybody else's brain a break because the classroom was quiet for a minute, sometimes longer. So when you think about ways to set yourself up for success, this is the other conversation I want to have. Sometimes we're already doing these things, but we're not counting them. Do you count getting yourself up and getting dressed and having a shower as you time? Do you count cooking as you time? There's lots of things that we do in our day that we just rush through as opposed to pausing and really enjoying it. And it doesn't really take any longer. It's just a shift in our mind and how we think about it. So as you navigate, I really invite you to think about how are you setting yourself up for success? We can take this conversation back to the evening routine about kids. When we have infants, newborns, we give them a wind down routine to let their body know that it's time for bed. That's setting ourselves up for success. We do that for our own children. We make sure they have nutritious meals. We make sure they go to bed at a decent time. Or they get crabby. So do we as adults. What else do you do for children that is helpful for them to be successful for their nervous system that you're not doing for yourself? So I'd love to hear about some of the things that you already do that you're not counting, that all it takes is a mind shift, and some of the things you would like to do that would set yourself up for success as you navigate throughout your day. Carmen Murray with Healthy Teachers, Healthy Classrooms. Have an amazing day. And remember, keep putting one foot in front of the other. You're doing amazing. And feel free to reach out if you want to chat.